Pepsi was rescued from a temple and looked after by monks, and as is often the case, has a terrible diet before she came here.
Since she's come in here, she's had a long history of dental problems, and today we're determined to make sure there's no serious issues in there. There's obviously got to be a fair bit of care here because she can really turn.
Yeah, no one goes that side of the bars, ever.
You know, every so often you meet someone who's making a real difference. In Thailand, a guy called Edwin is famous and sometimes infamous for his work to save and rehabilitate wildlife that seemingly have no hope. At his rescue centre, he looks after more than 400 different animals. And I know they're always in need of volunteers, so that's where I'm heading now, to see if I can lend a hand.
So we're going to see one bear now, Pepsi.
Yep.
She's a bear rescued about 8 years ago, and she needs to get a dental treatment probably first to check her out.
Chris's next challenge is to treat an aggressive sun bear that's in pain.
Pepsi has developed a lot of tartar inside her mouth, on the teeth. There's concern they're sore, so my job today is to check them out.
Give us a smile. Oh, good girl, good girl.
This is the bear they're talking about.
Not so close. She can reach through there. Pepsi was rescued from a temple and looked after by monks, and as is often the case, has a terrible diet before she came here.
The fact she had a poor diet meant that her teeth just never really have been in good shape. Since she's come in here, she's had a long history of dental problems, and today we're determined to make sure there's no serious issues in there. Every now and then, I do just get a little glimpse of those discoloured teeth. Just the brown coating, the lower canine looks quite dark as well.
And we want to catch it before it turns into a full abscess and then the bear can't eat.
But there's obviously got to be a fair bit of care here because she can really turn.
Yeah, no one goes that side of the bars, ever.
The only way we're going to be able to do this is by darting her and then under anaesthetic having a closer look.
You a good shot?
I'm okay.
Good.
I know I'm going to have to be better than okay right now, but
Yeah.
I'm okay.
If you miss once, then they become really difficult, so first shot.
One shot.
One shot.
Okay, having a look in, and yeah, she's fully in. As I'm lining up the shot, Louise's words are echoing in my mind. One shot. It has to be one shot. So I take my time, and at just the moment where she turns around, I go. It looked like it had solid contact and stayed in there for a few seconds, so it should have injected into the muscle. There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Good. Nice shot.
So how do we know she's fully asleep here? Can we prod her or?
We'll use the high-tech banana test.
Banana test.
Banana test. We're gonna just gently throw a banana at her from outside the cage.
They teach you this at university in Scotland, or was this a new thing here?
Yeah, there's a full course on the banana test.
So just at her, and if she flinches, then she's obviously
Then she's not sleepy enough.
Not sleepy enough. It's quite ridiculous, throwing bananas at a asleep bear.
Then we try the Broom Test.
It's a two-stage test.
Yeah, sure.
I already feel stupid enough throwing bananas at a bear that's asleep.
I know, we made that up just for you. Okay, good.
Okay.
Pass.
So she's out, right?
She's out, good. So, we will give her a quick check with a stethoscope. We'll get our team to come down and we can load her onto the sidecar and take her straight to the hospital.
Okay, there's a bit of a reflex there, but she's certainly looking deep enough to make this journey now. Whereas you know what to expect with a dog or a cat, the thing about a bear is they're not anaesthetised every day, so we don't really have the data, we don't really know the dosages and how long they stay under for. So we're flying pretty blind right now. All right, so do you want me to ride up with her?
Yep.
It looks like the anaesthetic is taking effect, but if she does wake up, she'd knock me down with her heavy hands and then slice and dice me with those massive claws of hers. Not ideal all round, really. The sidecar is the perfect form of animal transportation. It delivers Pepsi straight to the door of the vet clinic. I'd like to get one of those for Bondi. You can see now that she's asleep, really thick layers of tartar over these canine teeth here and also some of these incisors. So the hope is, once we can scale that away, there should be a healthy tooth underneath. We hope. Even though Pepsi is asleep, it doesn't mean we have all the time in the world. We've got to work to a really strict time schedule here because she cannot stay under anaesthetic for too long. It's the sound that sends shivers down everyone's spine. Thankfully, Pepsi isn't awake to hear it.
Do we need to do any extractions?
Some of these front incisors aren't looking great. There's actually one that's a little bit loose there. The fact is, if we can avoid having to extract any teeth, then we will. But looking at this little incisor here, it's loose. And anyone that's had a loose tooth knows that it wobbles around and it's quite painful, so it is going to have to go. Of all the teeth to remove on a bear though, this is the one you want to take out. It's the smallest tooth out of the whole set. All right, that side's done. Let's spin her. Despite the challenges of her being a sun bear, having massive teeth, being potentially aggressive, having massive claws, it's all gone pretty much to plan. Now that she's all done, we're going to get her back down to her enclosure, in the sidecar of course, so she can wake up and be greeted by her best friend, Cola. That's right, Pepsi and Cola. I didn't make that up. Looks good?
Yeah, we should get out.
Yeah, all right. Don't have to ask me twice.
2 hours later, Pepsi has made a full recovery and is reunited with Cola.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danny. If you enjoyed this video, then please remember to subscribe to the Bondi Vet YouTube channel. Click on the screen now to continue watching more great content.